your new neighbor.
Yeah? Well, we're loud.
Don't expect us to apologize for it.
ZPD's first rabbit officer, Judy Hopps.
You ready to make the world a better place?
Zootopia. So back in early May, I made a review on the 2012 Disney film called Wreck-It Ralph. And after I watched that review, I've had an idea to make another review from another Walt Disney film, but instead of video game characters, it's anthropomorphic animals in an anthropomorphic city because animals are really cute. So anyway, when the movie Zootopia was released in early March of 2016, it was absolutely successful. It got really great reviews from the critics, praising its animation, screenplay and writing, and voice acting, and it was actually pretty amazing at the box office, returning over $1 billion at the box office worldwide. And it even got an Oscar for Best Animated Feature of 2016. And the fact it was so successful enough that it not only got a mini-series called Zootopia Plus, a TV show based on the movie Zootopia, but it was even announced that there will be a sequel to Zootopia called, Zootopia 2, which will release in November of 2025. So I want to say that I have never seen the movie Zootopia. In fact, I have first seen the movie Sing, which was released right after Zootopia. And however, considering that it got great reviews from the critics, I'm expecting this movie to be really great. So now that we're entering in a world of talking animals, will this be as fun as going to the zoo for the first time? Or will this feel like watching Chicken Little? Well, let's find out. And also spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen this movie. Because if you want to see the movie and haven't watched it, I highly recommend that you first watch the movie and then watch this review. So now let's talk about the story. And when it comes to the story, it doesn't seem all that great. So the story is like a body cop comedy, and it's about Judy, a bunny who wants to become a police officer, but he usually faces being a police officer, and then he meets this fox called Nick, who she doesn't trust him because he's a predator. However, Judy finds out that the husband of Arthur has been missing. So Nick and Judy have to go save the husband of the Arthur. So now when it comes to the story, while on the first watch I didn't thought it was that good, but however, it's the conclusion that makes it really good. So instead of being a body cop comedy, it instead wants to be we are coming to be on 32 and the message that you should not judge a book by its cover. And what's even crazier is that this movie can be surprisingly really dark despite being a Disney film. And the emotional scenes in this are just beautiful and made me almost cry. And also not to mention that the comedy is surprisingly really funny, especially the slash. I mean, those slash are absolutely funny. So at first, the story maybe a little bit generic. Changes literally feels like can first feel like a buddy cop comedy, but however, the conclusion makes the story pretty engaging from start to finish. So now let's talk about the animation. So the biggest part of the animation is to bring these animals back to life as anthropomorphic and design and make Zootopia look really good. And the animation in this movie is just absolutely incredible. I mean, now let's start with the background Zootopia itself. And Disney has done a perfect job with designing the city of Zootopia. That it actually feels like a city made for anthropomorphic animals. And even the animals itself feel like actual animals instead of humans be animals acting like humans.
A gleaming city where animals of all breeds, predator and prey alike, live together in peace and harmony.
And also the designs of the animals look like anthropomorphic animals come to life with a Disney-style design. But what makes the design of the animals incredible is, of course, the fur. Now, the fur is like one of the hardest things to animate on a computer. Like animating fur animating a fur is definitely not an easy task. But Disney did a perfect job with the fur. And also the character animation is extremely smooth and it looks pretty pleasing to watch. And not to mention that they did a perfect job with researching animals. And the animals don't and each animal looks a lot more different than the rest. But however, But however, is there a problem with the animation? Well, the answer is no. Because this animation is the example. Because this is what I call Disney. This is what I call perfect Disney computer animation. So now let's talk about the characters. And when it comes to the characters, they don't seem amazing characters, but in conclusion they are just really likable characters. So now let's start with the main protagonist herself, Judy Hopps. Who's this female bandicoot who wants to become a cop, but yet everyone barely wants her to become a cop because she's a bunny. But what makes her such a likable character is because of how sympathetic she is. Like she's able to forgive the characters even if they did something really bad to her. And then there's Nick Wilde, who's more of a who makes him like your comical, cool sidekick character. But however, the movie reveals that he's not what you expect him to be. In fact, he has a tragic backstory where these kids bullied him because he's a predator. And which makes him a character that you should definitely trust. And he doesn't even try to hold the characters. And he's overall a pretty likable character. And then there's the other characters, including Judy's parents that are afraid that something bad will happen to her. And then there's the fifth Jaguar, who surprisingly loves, who reminds me of a Simpson character, which I do not know what the character is. And then there's also the slut who's probably the funniest character due to how slow he is, and he's just so hilarious to watch.
We are in a really big hurry.
I am on
It?
break.
And there were also these other two funny characters, which include the naked animals. The joke is that they're naked. And this Godfather Wolf, who's basically like a parody of the Godfather.
Awesome.
Daddy! What did we say? No icing anyone at my wedding!
I have to, baby. Daddy has.
And there is also this visual who are legally sells movies. And then finally we have the sheep villain which I can forget the name of. So he's basically the Swiss villain who wants to turn anyone into into a predator. But that is also being equally the weakest character in the movie. I'm not saying that she's an hateable character, but the execution is just makes you feel like makes it obvious that she's a twist villain. So when it comes to the characters, they may seem like a bunch of animals, but when you watch the movie, you actually really care for them, and they're even really likable. Oh, congratulations, Disney! You actually made a great movie for me. Zootopia is a really great movie. Even though the twist villain and the execution try everything isn't really amazing all that much. The movie itself is just great with its really clever writing, amazing animation, and some really likable characters, and a pretty deep message that you wouldn't expect out of a Disney movie. So this is a must-watch for those who love anthropomorphic animals, and even if you if you're not a fan of anthropomorphic animals, you should still watch this movie. And that is exactly why I'm saying that this movie was great and gets a 9 out of 10. So not only and because this movie is great, I am actually really excited for an idea of a Zootopia sequel.
You should be ashamed of yourselves, Disney.